And I gotta get going to my inauguration. You can go away now.
Sure, man, but can I just ask you one quick question?
Yeah,
Like,
what's up?
I don't mean to be, this might be a little bit forward. Listen, the white man is becoming a minority in his own country. And here we go. Hey, guys, welcome back to Bad Take. Oh.
Yeah? What's going on?
Ooh, I didn't know you would be here today. I thought this was just me.
I mean, I checked the schedule, and...
No, I'm looking at it right now, but you said that you weren't gonna, be here.
We're gonna, like, start off like that. Okay.
Okay, this is gonna be awkward. I mean, we're having our Beatles moment, guys. But hey, welcome back to the Bad Take Delete podcast. It's your host with me, JJ. We got Daft on the other side. Apparently, this is unbelievable. I'm texting my agent right now.
Check it right now.
As you can see now, we have phones. We have other fucking little eyes.
What is going on there? Oh my god! And you're like, wait a second. JJ's being very suspicious right now.
Don't make an Among Us joke, please.
No, no Among Us jokes for us. But we have a lot of great news. We have a lot of shit to talk about. Superman Legacy. Let's get straight to Superman Legacy. They announced a bunch of actors. They announced a bunch of superheroes.
Yeah, that's an understatement of the fucking year, dude. They announced like half of the fucking Justice League International, which is just insane. It was Guy Gardner. Fucking Metamorpho's in it.
I can't believe it.
I fucking said that he was gonna be in it too.
Yeah, we'll just pull it up.
Well, I didn't say he was gonna be in it. I meant
there it is.
Let's say Metamorpho. I think that's his name, or Element Man, whichever the ones you want to call him.
Yeah, he's Metamorpho.
Yeah, he's both. He works for both. Just put him in there as the fucking main guy, big old cheese.
Wow,
that was me. That was me speaking there. I told you. Well, I don't think I said he was going to be in this, but I mentioned his name, so that's I get points for that.
No, it's so funny because they're announcing all these characters, but not like Wonder Woman or Batman. So it's like, imagine a scenario in Superman Legacy. They have all these characters, like 50 other people, like Mr. Terrific, Hawkgirl, Guy Gardner, and everything. And it's like, okay, you be Superman, I'll be Batman. Okay, do you read? Okay.
Batman, hello. I was wondering if you'd like to join the Justice League.
That'd be great. Is this like the starting members or something? I'm one of the main people you chose.
Ooh. Okay, jeez.
What is it?
Okay, we might have contacted one or two people before you, Batman. Not to diminish your importance, you know.
Well, I mean, I'm very rich and famous and powerful. I can like fun thing. Okay, who do we have exactly?
Well, you know, the most, of course, you would a lot more important people, like the Green Lantern.
Hey, who's he?
The third one, the one.
The third one.
You invited really
3 of them.
No, just the third one. The one that's rarely here.
What happened to the other 2?
We're still working on it. Ryan Reynolds is kind of busy at the moment.
Oh, okay.
But we also this is getting kind of it's getting hot in here. We might have contacted Metamorpho first.
What the fuck is Metamorpho?
He's like a guy.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Barry?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, he's that guy.
Actually, I like that guy. I'm glad you chose him before me.
Yeah. Okay.
As long as you didn't hire someone who's just like a bird person or whatever.
Right.
Did you hire a bird person?
No. What do you define a hawk as?
A bird?
We hired a couple bird
God
people.
damn it, I'm just gonna leave. Oh, hey, Batman, Mr. Terrific. Hey, Batman, didn't think you'd be here. Mr. Terrific's here.
He's got a big T on his face. How could we not?
No, I like that in Superman Legacy, they're just saying, you know what? We couldn't show off a lot of superheroes previously. Well, I mean, they showed off, what was it? In Batman vs. Superman, they're like, I know some other people, and they have like files of Wonder Woman, Aquaman, all these other people, and it's like, no, in this movie, we're just gonna show everyone. We're just gonna have everyone automatically here.
We got introduced to like the fucking main characters of the DC universe in an email attachment.
Yeah, and it's just like, well, we had this clip of the Flash stealing shit. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that cool? And it's like, it would be cool if he was like in the movie or something, or like more of a cameo, where it's like, oh my god, what are you doing here? I haven't seen the Flash movie, but I think that's exactly what they did. Where it turns out the other superheroes were there the whole time, but they didn't say anything, which is crazy to me.
The Flash movie is one of the first times I've seen a movie where like all the characters are there, all the things that would interest me are there. You know, Batman putting a baby in a microwave, like it's all there.
Right there.
But I know, but I just haven't seen it, and I have no motivation to.
I mean, didn't you like the fact that they took it out of 1,500 theaters to make it exclusive?
Fuck.
Isn't that... No, the CEO of Warner Brothers, David Zaslav, is like, we need to keep Ezra Miller in this movie. It's gonna make us a lot of money. Everyone's gonna love it. And it became like the worst box office bomb in comic book history.
We did have our hunches there. That's true. They are saying that on CNN.
But I want to make a quick correction. When we talked about My Adventures of Superman, our first correction, Isn't that great? Officially, our first statement. When listing the, I'm looking up right here on my phone right here. When looking up which characters would be and would not be in the series, I was right about Lex Luthor, but it turns out Brainiac will be in this. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Then what am I apologizing for? That was you. I said he was going to be in it.
But we're also getting some other characters. We're getting Livewire. We're getting Parasite. That's an interesting one. We're getting Heatwave.
Yeah.
Silver Banshee. Mr. Mixoplex.
Okay, you're losing me. Okay, now you got me again.
A lot of good characters.
Women.
Yeah, the woman. It's in her name. Superwoman. And no, I remember seeing. Oh, also Slade Wilson. I mean, we kind of guessed that after watching the first episode, but like, yeah, I mean, he was there.
I've seen the second episode since the last time we talked about it.
So did I. Yeah, we were not gonna do the thing where we wait up until like 2 a.m. to record these, because last time we forgot to answer the questions. That was like not a good thing to do. But we saw the second episode, and he dons his suit quite immediately. I thought it would take an episode, like more than one episode. But I'm guessing Warner Bros. Is like, we need a better suit. Get better suit right away.
I will say that out of everyone, when I said before that I thought the show was going to be bad based off the art style, and I was proven wrong. Slade is... It's a horrible design.
You don't like Slade?
He looks like a fucking asshole.
I mean,
he looks like a K-pop guy.
An asshole? Is he an asshole?
Yeah, but he's supposed to be like a old grizzled veteran.
Well,
he looks like a fucking he would be on like the DC Supergirl show.
Like he dyed his hair gray or something like that to make him look older, but he's not old enough.
Yeah, and he's voiced by fucking Jerry.
But remember, if Superman's supposed to be in his 20s, so would Slade, or maybe in his early 30s. Because in the other incarnations, like if you remember Batman vs Superman Slade, Batman was 50 and Superman was like in his 40s. So obviously Slade would be in his like 50s or 60s. So I'm guessing it's relatively aged up.
I guess it's different in each one, because I just know that in the Teen Titans, when they're fucking around, like he's already in his like 30s, 40s when they're like 12, 14.
That would imply, I actually had to look this up. I'm going to ask you this, and I'm asking you this. In general terms of universes, where Batman and Superman are like doing things, who's usually the one doing things first? Is it Batman or is it Superman?
Yeah, most often it's Batman. Whenever they have like a Batman meets Superman story, it's normally Batman's operating, then Superman starts operating, and they're like, we gotta check this shit out. There have been times where it's been the other way around, but it's more often than not Batman first.
And so if it's Batman first, and then he has Robin as a sidekick, either adopting or having the kid, remember with Ra's al Ghul's daughter, everything? 12, that would make Batman around his 40s, like early 40s or late 30s whenever he had them. That would make sense for Slade being in his 40s or 50s around that time. I'd be surprised if we have Robin in Superman Legacy. Not Superman Legacy, but that DCEU, the James Gunn. Okay, so the DCEU, DC Cinematic Universe, the Epic Universe, the DC JGMU, the James Gunn Multiverse. Because they're already doing a lot of characters.
This is so fucking stupid.
I don't know. Anyway, a lot of new characters, just like how we saw leaks from Deadpool, the fucking leaks, because people keep taking pictures.
I'm so devastated about that, by the way, because they are fucking really cool leaks, right? Like, you got Wolverine in the fucking comic accurate outfit. You got him with his fucking... He's got the claws. He's even got the little claw entry, little iron cylinder fucking claw exits that they have on his gloves. But, like, I would have loved to see that in the fucking theater. I wouldn't have liked to see that going in.
Well, I remember when people were talking about the quote-unquote comic book accurate costume, and everyone's saying, like, why is he wearing sleeves? Why is he wearing sleeves? But then you the real reason, and you're like, oh, Mr. Hugh Jackman gets cancer easily. Yeah, we're cover that shit up, dude.
Yeah, but I'm going to say that does break the immersion. Because Wolverine, he's kind of got like a healing factor.
Yeah, so Mr. Wolverine, why can't you just deal with a bit of cancer?
It's just like a tiny bit, like not even a lot. I mean, like, how old is he? He's like, what, 80?
900 years old, Mr. Hugh Jackman.
He already died in Logan, dude. Like, just a little patch here and there of fucking dead cells wouldn't be that bad.
No, I learned from that apparently a lot of Australians are prone to skin cancer because of the heat and everything. There's like even more reasons not to go to Australia. Besides the giant spiders.
Besides the giant spiders. Yeah, I don't like these guys.
But Deadpool 3 was written during the writer's strike, which is extremely funny. But guess what else is happening? Guess what else?
What?
So there's also an actor strike right now. Like...
yeah.
The day we're recording this at midnight, midnight yesterday, today, the contract between SAG-AFTRA and the company's expired. Are you excited for it?
Oh yeah, dude. Have you seen? I don't know if it was at one of the strikes or what, but they were talking about like what a lot of corporations were trying to come to agreement with the Actors
I saw
Guild.
a bit of that.
It's fucking dystopian. So like, what is it? Essentially, like they would have full rights to scan your body and voice.
Yes.
Use that indefinitely without having to compensate or credit you like forever.
Yes, that was for background actors. They're like, we want background actors to be scanned and used indefinitely, and even a lot of the higher ups.
That's insane.
We're like, we're just gonna wait them out, and so they can't afford payments for their apartments or houses.
I've never seen a corporation so fucking blatantly evil before. Like I was shocked that was a real thing.
And it's like, you thought they had houses. The writers that you paid for.
Yeah, they fucking sleep in the office, dude.
And it's like, they need to strike. That was too Obama-y. They need to strike. I side with them. I'll wait for Deadpool 3.
That's a pretty good fucking Obama, dude. I think he's in the room right here, right now.
No, I was talking with a friend like yesterday about the time that Spider-Man met Obama. Remember that comic?
We're talking about this right now.
Enough of the actor strike. More about Obama. No, it's a one-shot comic where it's during his inauguration, and one Obama steps out, and then another Obama steps out. Whoa! And so Spider-Man just asks him some questions that only the real Obama would know.
That is such a fucking great idea. It's a campaign thing. Just hand out comic books where it's like, Obama, only the real Obama would be an electable candidate here.
Yeah, and it turns out, I want you to guess which villain it was. Like, which villain really wanted to take him.
Oh, so a villain in disguise of another person.
There wasn't two Obamas. It wasn't. Oh yeah, this is my twin brother, Barry too.
This is Obama too.
Barry-O. It's me, Barry, and there's Barry-O. Barry too. My parents are very not creative.
Was it the chameleon?
And they arrested him. Like, what was his end game in this? Was he going to be sworn in and then reveal at the very last moment, it's me, actually, you swore me into president?
He's probably going to do some evil shit like fucking use drones to shoot at children, you know? The real Obama would never do that.
The real Obama would never do that publicly. And so the comic book ends, you know, like he fist bumps him.
Because cool.
Obama doesn't want to shake hands with mutants. No,
fuck him.
And the comic ends with Spider-Man on the Washington Monument taking pictures, and it's like, Obama, he saved your life. Can he like hang out in the rafters or something during the inauguration where it's, Spider-Man, thanks for saving. Okay, I'll be Obama, you be Spider-Man. Thanks for saving me, Spider-Man. That's pretty cool.
No problem, Mr. Obama. Anything for the president-elect.
And I gotta get going to my inauguration. You can go away now.
Sure, man. But can I just ask you one quick question?
Yeah. Like, what's up?
I don't mean to be. This might be a little bit forward. Listen, the white man is becoming a minority in his own country.
Good. I planned for that. Bye, Spider-Man.
I love the idea of Spider-Man just being a terrible person at the last page. It's just like, whoa, okay.
It's like,
that's
Spider-Man, I was just gonna like take his like appearance, and you're talking about like the white rape placement theory.
Whoa, hey, Mr. Chameleon, don't get out of your mind, but like there's some credence.
Biden, arrest him.
I've been reading up on this.
Kill him. Give him the old Biden blast. Biden blast.
Vice President.
You're free to go, Chameleon. This is actually a sting operation to get Spider-Man. The racist Spider-Man.
The chameleon just fucking turns him into Swiss cheese.
It's like, wow, we really took him down. Anyway, so this is all gonna be in Deadpool 3. We just spoiled.
Yeah, that part of the movie is gonna be really criticized, I feel. It's gonna come out of nowhere.
I did like the costumes, aside from, you know, obviously the sleeves or whatnot. The simplification of Deadpool's costume is very intriguing. It's like, oh, you could have had him more comic book accurate this whole time? Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the complex suits get a bad rap, but like in practice, we've done movies where the outfits are like one to one. There's a 1960s, 70s or whatever Captain America movie where he wears the fucking spandex and he looks like a goofy piece of shit. You know?
Sometimes you want things to be a goofy piece of shit where it's like, that man saves America. That man has super steroids in his body, and I want to fight with him.
No, yeah, a classic suit can work. They did it with the Vision and Scarlet Witch in that one fucking show, and it looked cool. like that's not, that appeals to a certain audience. But if you want a safe bet, you know, if you want to put the money, like you want characters to be respected or whatever, right? You can't have the fucking goofy little suit right off the bat. Like look at Guardians of the Galaxy. The suit's like slowly progressed into more comic accurate territory.
I did want to bring this up. I saw a spoiler for Secret Invasion, and my first reaction was, the show's still going on? But hold up, we can't just like rummage our way into that topic. We gotta take a little break, okay? We can't. Yeah, slow down. Okay.
Hey, do you see what you see that TikTok?
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Show up on screen. Oh my god, you want me to send? You sent that to me to show to people?
I didn't know that you could even get away with that today.
Oh my god.
Shit! Wait! What were we talking about?
I completely forgot about it. It's just completely.
I saw about that, and what really sucks is I love the story that they're trying to incorporate. Yeah. Like I'm looking at the comic on my shelf right now.
You're looking at it right now. I can see you looking.
It is fucking. It is insane what happens in that book. It's literally like, the Avengers fight themselves. Like they fight their own fucking like doppelgangers that look like the 60s versions of themselves. It's really fucking cool. And they have like 2 superheroes in that show.
Remember, Captain America is old. He looks like Joe Biden right now. Iron Man's dead. The Hulk is in licensing issues. Thor's
like make this an Avengers.
Else.
This should have been a movie event. This shouldn't have been a fucking TV show with, oh my god, the second Iron Man is a fucking alien. What?
I remember they showed like the little VFX they did, and it's like the tweet that I saw. It was something along the lines of, if this came out 7 years ago, people would have blown their minds. Like it would have been like, whoa. Yeah. But now it's just like,
Put this out like right before Endgame, and like everyone's going nuts. Put it now, like when the fatigue is where it is. I don't like. I see in the next few years that the shift between Marvel and DC, where they are in like online culture, how they're respected, is gonna swap completely.
Well, Bob Iger has already talked about this like today, that they're gonna cut back on Marvel and Disney products, and I call them products instead of projects because it's like that's what they feel like. And he says, you know, people aren't as excited for this anymore. How many shows did you release this year? Loki season 2, this show. What other Marvel shows released this year? Marvel 2023 shows. Let me just look it up.
I don't know how many shows did. I know there's the in the last few years there was like the Loki show, Scarlet Witch, Captain America.
Oh wait,
Kamala Khan.
Yeah, it's gonna be Loki season. I'm just gonna read out the ones coming out this year. We have Secret Invasion, obviously. Loki season 2. Echo. That's a shit ton of Marvel products.
Echo is gonna fucking kill Marvel because who is waiting for Echo?
It's great because they're gonna have the Ben Affleck. Oh wait, it was in Deadpool 3. They're having Ben Affleck Daredevil.
Wait, is that
yes,
confirmed?
It's confirmed that Ben Affleck Daredevil is gonna be in that movie.
I think that would be really cool if he's just going through like every fucking Fox property that they can get and just throw him in there.
I mean, considering the location leak that happened, where they're talking in front of like a broken 20th century
the 21st
Fox,
century, yeah.
I feel like they're gonna get into that just a little bit. But what about Echo? Why do you think people? Do you think people won't care? Is that why?
The only people that are gonna watch Echo are people that are looking to see fucking Daredevil, because he's gonna be in it, right? Like the one that was from the Netflix show. But like, other than that, who the fuck? Like, I am a comic book guy, right?
Yes, the comic book guy.
And maybe I don't know who the fuck is like Echo is, unless they're like a more recent character or just one I didn't remember.
Well, it's gonna continue the story of Maya Lopez from Hawkeye.
Okay, see, that's another thing I didn't watch.
The Christmas one, Hawkeye and his little sidekick.
No, that show. I forgot that existed.
Might as well wait till Christmas. Like, I remember still playing it. Spiderman Miles Morales. That takes place during December. So I can say, you know what? That's a Christmas game. Played around the holidays. That's pretty cool. I guess I'm looking forward to X-Men 97. Because that'll be 2D animated.
That's still coming out.
Yeah, well, considering that the writer strike is happening and the actor strike, not only can actors not participate in any, well, union actors cannot participate in any shows, they can't do press tours. They can't do interviews. So they're probably going to delay shit even further.
Yeah, no, there are people working around that the best they can. Like, I think the voice actor for the Donatello or whatever the fuck it was for the Ninja Turtles, he did, like, Instagram stories just parodying the fucking characters because he realized this is his last chance to promote the movie.
Yeah, and it sucks for a lot of releases. Because I remember a day before Wednesday. Little trivia right there. The day before Thursday is Wednesday.
Tuesday. I know that one.
A lot of movie trailers were released, including Wonka with Timothy Chalamet. What'd you think of that shit? What'd you think of that?
I don't know, man. I don't even know anymore.
So
the casting is.
I want to clarify something. Did you know it was a musical when you saw it? Did you know this?
No.
They showed no fucking musical number in there. And the colors are so muted. I was like, this is supposed to be like the prequel to Gene Wilder's shit. Yeah, what was it, like Quiet Up and Listen Down? No, scratch that. And I was like, this man has no whimsy in his body. I can't feel.
To be fair, I feel like the editing of that was horrible. I feel like if you just cut the space between the pauses, it would work better.
Yeah.
But it comes off it's so mechanical that way. But I'm not a fucking Timothy Chalamet, ride or die either. I think it was kind of. I don't see him being the fucking guy. Now the guy that's in the fucking Bear or whatever that fucking show is, who looks like a young Gene Wilder. Like, how the fuck was he not like even considered?
It's like, can we let him play silly man, please?
Let him be silly. Let him be wacky. Let him be quirky, man. Goddamn.
Luckily, I did see a great meme. She everlasting gobbing on my knob, but I won't stop her.
Put that in the movie and we might be able to save this fucking franchise.
You know, it isn't dead. You know, it's still thriving. You know, it's still like getting my juices pumping.
What?
The TF2 update. This is the TF2 update after all this time. And you're excited to tell me about this because I haven't played the game in 10 years.
I am so I haven't been able to even open the game yet. I've been so fucking busy, which is like insane to me. But I have been able to look at what they had and shit. There are so many, dude. As a big TF2 guy, I got like fucking almost 4,000 hours in that game. I fucking adore that game. The community kept it alive as long as it did, and now it's literally keeping it alive because all the updates are 90% fucking from the community. Like all the maps, the
14 new maps,
the fixes. Yeah, 14 new
like
maps.
2.
And like they added game modes that people made fucking like custom. Like there's versus Saxon, like something Saxon Hill. That's a game mode that was made on the game, like customly by some random guy. And that they implemented it. They made it a real fucking thing. Now it's official. It's a real fucking game mode.
They also added the seal. Did you see about that? The classic seal from TF2.
I did see about the fucking seal. Yeah, that is so fucking cool. You just hit a fucking what is it? You hit a van a couple times and the seal just crawls out. That's every time that map is played. That's the first thing everyone's doing.
They also have a lot more taunts, a lot more cosmetic items, a lot more war paint.
Again, all community made. Everything there, it was made by a fucking random 14 to 30-year-old on Steam.
Yeah, that's
not a single one of those things were actually implemented by Steam.
14 to 30-year-olds. One of those age groups.
Yeah, it's a dangerous territory. But hey, what are you gonna do about it?
It's like, have you seen the Skidibi Toilet?
What?
Oh, I'm gonna have to describe this awful thing to you.
Oh no, wait, yes, yeah, I was introduced to this yesterday. The fucking head, the Gmod head in the toilet.
So I saw a lot of people complaining about it, going like, what is this? Oh my god, is this what Gen Z is up to right now? And it's like, if this came out 7 years ago, it would have been hailed as a masterpiece, 10 million views, and that person would go out to work for Pixar. It's classic Gmod.
Yeah, no, like that is nothing. Like we have stuff that come out like recently that are in that quality of people. Like where I'm watching that shit. Like it's not. Let's not like pretend like we're above this. All right. If I were to go back, like, are you telling me like, do you like Waffles was like the Scorsese of the day? No, it wasn't.
Or any of the, not even just the TF2 Gary's Mod stuff, like the Half-Life Gary's Mod stuff, where it's like, we've done this for years. Let's keep it going. Let's encourage the young people. The young people.
There is not one Left 4 Dead Gmod or Gary Mod video that is anything better than that.
And I remember someone pointing out where it's like, this person earns thousands of dollars per month with this. And it's like, good. They're funny.
Good.
Keep it going. It's wacky. It's random. Living the dream.
Well, I'm not fucking, sitting at the edge of my seat watching them, but like I can understand the appeal. Like go for it, man. If it's making money, like, it's modern art. People are like, oh, this is so stupid. Well, why don't you do it?
If it's so stupid, you're getting angry at a stupid thing. That makes you the stupider person.
Yeah, you're the idiot dick.
I always like saying stuff like, this is like having intensive feelings on bat wheels. Just stay away from that person. Where it's like, it's that comic accurate. It's like the preschool show for babies. I will talk about this briefly. So in Spidey and Friends, or whatever that, children's thing or whatever is. So everyone has their parents except for Peter. Yeah.
What?
Uncle Ben is still dead in the Spidey and Friends preschool show. Like, Miles has his parents, Gwen still has their parents. But Peter's parents are dead, and Ben is dead too.
Do they acknowledge that?
Yeah, it's just Aunt May. It's just Aunt May.
Okay.
It's like, in all the universes, Peter just still has no Uncle Ben. He still has canon events in every single goddamn thing, even if it's for kids. They don't address it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yo. Gwen Stacy's gonna get fucking hung.
Oh God.
That's gonna be something interesting. Oh, dude, all three of them are like season 3 or 4. When they get to that, it's gonna get fucking weird. That's just gonna get fucking bumpy.
I hope that like what happened with Young Justice, they're like, you know what, the show's canceled. We're gonna port it to HBO Max. I'm gonna keep calling it that on accident. We're gonna port it to Max TV 14. Same art style, but now it's TV 14. Everyone's dead.
I would love that. I would love if it was like the Sony leak when they had like the Yogi Bear models were leaked and people started recreating like movie scenes with them. If they did that for the fucking Spider-Man show and just started making like just recreating like the worst events in Spider-Man history with them,
Yeah.
I would love that. Just like it's just like fucking they're on the swing set and like Gwen falls off and like Peter tries to catch her and he fucking snaps her neck.
And we have like one more thing to talk about before we get into the questions.
Ooh.
Limited Run released a lot of cool things, such as the Gex trilogy coming to modern consoles. What I want to talk about is the Zelda CDI parody. Or Zet, the Jewel of Faramore. That shit looks fun.
Yeah. And you told me right before this that they're actually getting the original voice actors.
Yes, the original Zelda CDI voice actors for Link and Zelda, as well as the original map artist and some of the people who did the remakes, like the like the re-envisionings or whatever. The program is an artist, and it's like this is a love letter to the game series, and it's a parody that's not mean-spirited. Like I usually tell people, of parody is funny when A, it can stand alone on its own, and B, is made out of love for the genre or medium or thing, rather than look at this thing. Like in the 90s, there was Myst, that point-and-click adventure, great stuff. There was a parody called Pissed, and it was just like very mean-spirited, very unfunny. Just like, do you even like this game? Why are you spending so much time working on this, John Goodman?
Yeah, the best parodies are always ones that come with love, because like you have to have a respect for the thing just enough that you know what it is that you're parodying, because otherwise it just comes off like, this looks fucking stupid, now I'm making it look really fucking stupid. It's like, okay.
But it's still the CDI parody. Excited for that shit. I'm more excited for. You get some questions. You get some questions to answer.
Yeah, this time you're getting this, guys. We're actually answering the questions this time.
We got Pirates Rock. They're coming back for a swing. Opinions on having guest stars join the podcast for an episode, like say animators or voice actors, YouTubers, etc.
That's a good question. Because you would have to fucking illustrate them.
I can probably figure out something. Maybe like have a TV stand or something.
Yeah. We could have like a fucking like Spirit Ghost or whatever his fucking show was. Ghost Coast to Coast.
So the program that we use for this thing is Character Animator, and not everyone has that. So we'd probably ask the guests to download VideoTube, because VideoTube is a free software that we use beforehand, and just plug it in for them. Give them the file. That could be easy enough.
Yeah, it's a pretty useful tool. I mean, look, this all looks more fluid and shit, but you can definitely get the same effect. This goes for anyone that's interested in, they see this and they want to try something similar. VideoTube is a really good place to start.
It's a good branching off point, but if you really want to get into it, you gotta do stuff like this. You can be like, wowie zowie. Checking this shit. Next question.
I think I'm gonna break my wrist.
Okay. Lonely homegirl. Very lonely. Very homegirl. Very home. While many people have valid complaints with reboots and remakes of shows or movies, I'm curious to have anything you think would benefit from getting that sort of treatment. Anything that sucked. I remember on Twitter today, people were talking about the Mr. and Mrs. Smith remake with Donald Glover, and the first reaction was, why are we rebooting this? Why are we doing a new one? Counterpoint, has anyone talked about that movie since it's released? Have you seen anyone talk about that?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Really.
I think reboots and remakes of shows and movies are fine in the sense of if they can bring something new to the table, or if it's something that no one gave a shit about.
Yeah, just do it. Because like there's always a chance that something has a really good idea but just a horrible execution, and you can do it better. Like Westworld is actually a remake. Not a lot of people know that.
Yes, it was Westworld, and was it Future World for the sequel?
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of them, I think. But the original Westworld was a remake of the first one that came out, and like. It's a good movie in its own right, but like it's night and day.
It was Future World. I looked it up. I looked at my phone right here, and not a computer, like my phone. Yeah, it was Future. It was Westworld and Future World. Interesting stuff. Just like this comment right here. This comment knows you. Zercules. Zercules 4. The fourth one is Zercules family. How do you feel about directly influencing James Gunn to add Metamorpho to Superman Legacy?
See. I will. Well, I'll take my check whenever he wants to send it my way, but, I'm very happy to see that he's getting mentioned in there. Can't wait for the Metamorpho trilogy to come out.
Because, celebrities and directors are people, too. You know what I mean? So there is a chance. There's, that JJ fellow has some interesting takes on Metamorpho. How the fuck does James Gunn talk? Does he have, a distinctive voice?
Just talk. He's just a guy. I don't think there's, really an impression you can do for
it's
him.
me, James Gunn.
That's as good as you're getting.
oh no, is that the second Obama again? It's like, nope, it's James Gunn. Tricked you again.
Yeah, him and Obama get mistaken a lot more often than you would think.
Person lol the first probably. Both you guys make random spontaneous predictions for what 2028 will be like, and then you set reminders on your phone to see how wrong you were.
We're all
Folding
dead.
phones have become cheaper.
Okay, so we have two different
things.
two different guesses.
So
Yeah.
folding phones as they exist right now are like $2,000, and even the cheaper ones are $1,500. By 2028, we'll get a sub $500 phone that's folding. It won't be great, like it'll be just fine or whatever. It'll be nice enough to have in your pocket, and people go like, yeah, I like this flip phone. I like this folding phone. What about you?
Yeah, I've seen them pretty more often. I just think we're all gonna like there's gonna be a war or something, and we're all just fucking dust.
No, I remember seeing this post where it's like, this blind old woman died many years ago and made predictions that are still hearing to this day. And then some guy said, did she predict this ratio?
What if she did?
That would be scary.
Then?
The thing about predicting things, especially if you're like a celebrity or someone like, you know, The Simpsons, where it's like, this Simpsons predicted this or this person predicted this. Like, how do you know someone just wasn't inspired by watching the thing or just accurately describing
That's
it?
where I fall on this whole Colleen Bellinger thing or whatever her fucking name is, because like people are saying like she's such a genius because as people know, I don't know if we talked about this actually yet, but she did the whole ukulele thing. We talked about it last episode.
We did.
Now she's copyright striking people because people, you know, you can upload it, which she didn't necessarily do.
According to her lawyers, she personally didn't do it, I think.
That's just having someone like fucking like but I'm pretty certain that someone on her team saw the tweets about it saying like, yo, she could totally copyright people, that'd be genius. And then she's like, can we do that? And they're like, yeah, fuck it, dude, let's upload it, see what happens. And they did.
Well, I think for something like that, it's like she had to cancel the rest of her tour dates for unknown reasons, or what she says. And it's like, if you're gonna make a little bit of money on your way out of not doing creative stuff anymore, because even if she's able to prove a lot of stuff is false, in the back of the people's mind, people still say like, yeah, she did it anyway. Or, remember the time Colleen Ballinger wore blackface?
Yeah,
for that thing, it was green face. Her lawyer stepped in.
She's doing essentially like the YouTube version of a clearance sale.
Actually, it would be funny if she added Toxic Gossip Train onto Apple Music for anyone to listen to.
Oh,
like, not even the copyright strike.
I would love a Spotify version where it's a looping video of her playing from her YouTube video.
Someone did add it to Clone Hero, so you can play it. You know, Clone Hero, the Guitar Hero thing for PC.
Yes, I love that. I love that so much.
That's great right there. Ben Coprella 3369. How many times do you think I need to comment before you pronounce my name correctly?
What's his name again?
Benkorpella. Ben Coprella.
Well, Michael, we're trying our best.
Michael 37872. Can't believe it. We'll eventually get it one of these days. Yeah. That's the end of this podcast. Isn't that fantastic?
Yeah. Let me. Oh, what is that?
You got a text right now? What would you see? Oh shit! I got it too. Do you want to read yours out loud first?
They hit the Pentagon.
They hit the fucking Pentagon?
I gotta go.
Oh, wait. It wasn't our Pentagon. Okay, we're fine. It was just another Pentagon.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.